Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Utopia Unfiltered. I'm Durga Rawat, your host for today is doing a podcast which pertains to exploring utopian ideas and we'll also try to redefine competition in a perfect society. And today we have with us Miss Samadarshi, our guest of honor, who is a football player and a coach at Baichung Bhutia Football School. She has represented Delhi in nationals and currently plays for Royal Rangers in Premier League. She has also represented Delhi University 2 times in inter-university football tournament. So, ma'am, firstly, I would like to thank you to come here for doing this podcast with us.
No, thank you, Durga, for having me tonight. It's great to be here. And having this conversation with you on Utopian Society looks so exciting for me.
Our theme is Utopian Society. So, I should definitely ask you, what is your opinion of a utopian society or an ideal society?
It's a great question to start with the conversation. So for me, a utopian society would be where for everyone. I've always seen since childhood that a male is always given a first priority in a family, as we have a patriarchal society in India. So male has always been considered as the main head and female the second. And talking about the third gender is transgender. We really call them third gender. Why? Who is the first and second? And who are we to consider and to number the genders? So this thing has always been a great question in my mind since childhood, that why do we do that? Why just all human beings can't be treated as same? Can't they just be treated as standing in a parallel line facing each other, not looking up to each other to be since childhood? So definitely having an equal opportunities, accessibility to the basic amenities like healthcare, education, justice, fairness. It's almost everyone's right, and it should be given since your birth. You should not be screaming for it, yelling for it, asking for it. It is what you deserve and should be given. So yeah, that's something I envision a utopian society with.
Yes, gender equality is the most important element of utopian society. Like we should give equal importance to all the genders, whether it's a transgender or maybe the male and female or the LGBTQ, anyone. And so I would like to ask, in a utopian society, we see gender equality, ethics, global harmony, inclusivity. Do you think that sports re-emphasize the ideals of a utopian society? If yes, how? And if not,
Uh, Definitely, it does. Like, firstly, I would say that it promotes sports. It's not a profession. It's a life. It promotes a teamwork, fair play, striving for excellence, which is a very central element of a utopian society. And secondly, sports provide a platform for individuals to showcase their talent, skill, irrespective of background they came from. So it also brings diversity within it, right? And that kind of fostering a sense of solidarity and community, which became the foundational unit of utopian society. So it does in a very several ways, according to me.
Okay. So sports does provide a platform for dialogue but there are a many number of challenges also. How does sports challenge the societal norms which can act as a catalyst for positive change in the society?
Uh, Sports in itself brings a lot of, it highlights the lots of societal norms that actually we don't pay attention to, like gender norms, social class, racial and ethnicity, and inclusivity, unity. So, like, let me give you an example. Gender norms by providing equal platform for all the genders and bringing all the diverse group together and make a team of them, and not discriminating any of the player on the basis of their racial ethnicity, religion, whatever. So these all the brings inclusivity in diversity. So it's a great that a field can do it, and we just kind of we should embrace all these things in a sport. And for me, sports has always been an integral part of me. Like, it's a part of me. I cannot live without it now. So yeah, I think that in this way it does highlight some societal norms.
These many challenges during your life. So what all challenges have you experienced in your life and how they changed after the coming of sports into your life? What sports has brought into you? What has sports evolved into you? How it made you a different person? What has it contributed in you?
It's a great question to ask. uh, for me, I think sports gave me another life to live. Like, the sports, I was just living as a normal life like any person. A student lives, um, we just normally back and do our like homework stuff. Uh, Once I went into the sports, my schedule became more hectic. Uh, but it doesn't give me, a sense of living it sports. But it also, on the other hand, it just give me uh, a hunger to, thrive in more, to compete more, to make myself more competitive to the other people. So sports has given me confidence in crowd that I didn't had before joining the sports. I was just as normal as other person as. But now, just not introduce myself as a student only, but as a sports player and as a coach. So that adds to my character. And whenever I just went in the crowd introducing myself, I feel so proud to be a sports person. It's great to be sports person, to be student. And for me, I've always seen sports as my, you know, water of life. Like, for me, if education is your food, then sports should be your water. That without it, you cannot survive. Your health is the paramount of your success. You can anyhow earn the wealth, but if somehow you lose your health, then nothing, literally nothing can save you. So it has evolved my life and changed drastically.
Sports certainly brings out many qualities inside a person. When you are a normal person, you feel when you become a sports person, you gain confidence, you gain skills, you gain a whole a complete different personality. You're talking about a utopian society, so just let's come into it. In your experience, what are the most significant obstacles to achieving a utopian vision? particularly in the context of rising corruption within sports, organizations, and doping scandals, commercialization of sports. What do you think about that? What are the obstacles to achieving a utopian vision?
If you're asking me specifically in the field of sports, then I would say the challenge of maintaining the integrity and ethical standard is the basic and foremost important thing in bringing a utopian society. I have I have seen I have seen corruption in sports. I have seen bribery given to the authorities for the approach. So maintaining the basic ethical standards and standing on your principles and following them is the basic and must be followed by everyone in the authority having power. A lot of players go, unnoticed just because they don't have powerful support, whereas powerful players like financially get financially powerful, I mean, having a really good support, gets into the team so easily comparatively to the other players who really don't have it. So what is this? It's a corruption, and if we don't have it, then we cannot expect any other field to improve. In striving for a utopian society, especially in the sports field with rising corruption and doping practices, definitely there are several obstacles. The first obstacle I would like to talk about is human nature. The nature of greed, power seeking, and unethical behavior certainly create an environment for corruption, where an individual seeks to promote and you know uh, go for personal gain and sportsmanship. These people having a power and authority create an environment of corruption for them. Second, I would say is inequality and inequity. Disparities in resources, opportunities, and uh, accessibility also create a negative environment in sports field and equal platform for everybody. And the third I would like to talk about is very trending currently is globalization and commercialization. With the rising of commercialization of famous events or sports coupled with globalization, uh, people have made this field of sports a different thing. Literally, they have made it a profitable principle, where earlier it was the enthusiasm filled in fans, just to watch their favorite players playing. Now it's turned out to be uh, profit making business for them. So definitely there are several obstacles there, but we can also compact them with good governance and strong restrictions put on them. Yeah.
Exactly. You talked about the greed of the human nature, the commercialization of the sports. The commercialization, we see many sports which have been completely commercialized. Like the IPL is the completely commercialized form of cricket, and people
Yeah,
are
definitely.
the big the big corporations are just behind the profit and the money. Uh, you talked about these are all the things. These are all the factors that are hindrance to the vision of a utopian society, that are hindrance for the utopian sports. Now, I would like
Indeed.
you to imagine a society where sports are not just about victory, but about personal growth, community development, and holistic well being. In a utopian vision, could sports evolve beyond traditional notions of competition?
Uh, See, I don't support this the traditional notion of victory. Actually, having and winning a game is a sport. Why would
Mm,
a player play a game to have that satisfaction
exactly.
of winning it? Definitely, there's a personal growth. We do make a personal growth, but for the sake of winning the thing, winning the event. If there won't be a competition in that, if there won't be a winning or losing, then where a player can get his or her motivation from? So this is not a traditional notion, but of course, winning it through unethical behavior, or not following the real sportsmanship, or just winning it through negative means, definitely is not a sportsmanship. But the tradition of actually winning the game is real sportsmanship. Without striving or enthusiastically wanting to win is it's something that we crave for. If that won't be there, then I don't think that any player would like to join.
You escalated a very well point about the passion and the motivation. If there is no winning thing in the sports, there will be no motivation for playing sports. Uh, so I guess we have gathered all the answers. It was a very good conversation with you about the utopian sports, the vision of sports in a utopian society. Thank you, ma'am,
Yeah, definitely.
for
It
having.
was wonderful to have conversation with you like this. And thank you for having me again.